Call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Mr. Merritt?
Here.
Ms. Burnett?
Here.
Mr. Amato?
Here.
Mrs. Chapman?
Here.
Mrs. Philippa?
Here.
Mr. Miller?
Here.
Dr. Pickering?
Here.
Mr. Rose?
Here.
Mr. Smith?
Here. You now stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Notice of executive session, May 16, 2023. Real estate, potential litigation, student discipline, and personnel from 5:55 p.m. to 6:31 p.m. Public comments regarding the agenda of May 23rd or 22nd. I had Kathy Graham. You're signed up to speak. Is that on the agenda or after?
The agenda.
Okay. Then you have 3 minutes.
I copied the general fund budget and also the budgetary transactions. What my question was, when you guys, I know you have a week to look at it, but do you sit down as a group at a round table to discuss all the charges and the budget together? There seemed like there was a lot of services, I don't know what for. Travel, don't know where to. Supplies, don't know what for. New equipment, things like that. It's on here and everything, but I wondered if you all discuss and know what it's for. Before you pass it. The other thing I had was, I did talk to Ann Morrison today. The assessment is going to happen. They signed it May 18th. They're planning to start the assessment for Mercer County the end of July or the 1st of August. They would start sooner, but they're not done with one. But they are going to start it. So, I wanted you to know the assessment is going to happen. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I saw no other signed up for public comments regarding the agenda. Student representatives to the Board of School Directors. I don't know who's allowed to. Cockerton, Kendall Rose.
Hi everybody. Our boys volleyball team has gone 10-1 so far and are headed into the playoffs. Their first playoff game will be held tomorrow night at Meadville versus Rocky Grove. Our softball team has a record of 3-6 and are playing their first playoff game against Rocky Grove tonight. Our baseball team has a record of 8-8 so far and are also headed into the playoffs. Their first game was against Cambridge Springs today. We have a few track athletes that went to districts with the Meadville team this past weekend and earned medals. Marley Rodax will be advancing to states this upcoming weekend. And all 4 of our robotics teams went to nationals at Rosedale College last weekend. They took 5th, 8th, 15th, and 32nd place. As far as school events go, student council officers have been elected. Nathan Heim and Libby Bolton will be liaisons next year. Macy Williams was elected treasurer. Daniel Servey was elected secretary. Marley Rodax will be vice president, and Kendall Rose will be president. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Meadville Senior High School. Alyssa Murphy and Anthony Santiago.
Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Santiago.
And I'm Lissa Murphy. As this school year comes to a close, we want to thank you for the opportunity to address you monthly with the updates at MASH.
Boys volleyball is undefeated with a 13-0 record. They will be going to the quarterfinals on Tuesday, as well as the District 10 Championship on May 31st.
Our track team did very well this season and most recently went to districts at Slippery Rock University. This year, 6 students qualified for states, and we would like to congratulate them all. Girls softball will also play their first playoff game tomorrow, and we wish them luck.
Prom was held at the Oaks Event Hall on May 13th and was a major success. There were over 280 tickets sold. We would like to congratulate Kalan Simmons for winning Prom King and Morgan Chess for winning Prom Queen.
This past election, we had 12 students work the election polls. We also had many students volunteer at the Special Olympics from both National Honor Society and Key Club.
The Senior Awards will be held on June 2nd at 2 o'clock. All juniors and seniors will be invited to watch, as well as the family members of the winners.
Graduation is scheduled to take place on June 7th at Bender Field at 6 p.m.
And lastly, we would like to congratulate the school board representatives for next year, who are Lily Hild and Sophie Shaw, as well as Sydney Holt, who could not join us today. Thank you for the opportunity to inform you of the happenings at MASH.
Okay, thank you. Nobody there from middle school? Okay. We have a presentation from Girardi LP, Elementary Library Book Donation. I'm not sure who's doing this. Danielle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Good evening. My name is Danielle Girardi Myers, and I'm here tonight representing Girardi LP along with my father, Harold Girardi, and my sister, Krista Egley. Although the time managed to slip away from our family this school year, we felt the need to publicly thank you for renewing our transportation contract. In fact, we are proud to share that in this coming school year, it will mark 74 years that the Girardi family has been involved with the first day of school. There is so much that goes into a successful first day of school, and our friend, the little yellow bus, is always so nervous. There's so much that goes into that, but his family and his parents, they believe in him, and it's time to prove to himself that he can be brave. And maybe this could be one of the best days ever. We fell upon this book recently and decided that it would be appropriate to give 5 copies to the Crawford Central School District for your 5 elementary schools. As we continue to deliver the future each year, we'd encourage the kindergarten teachers to really enjoy the yellow school bus with their students. And we just want to thank you again for your time, thank you for your service, and let's have a great summer.
Okay, thank you. Moving along, approval of the minutes. Resolved, the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the following minutes. The regular board meeting of April 17, 2023, and the committee of the whole meeting of May 15, 2023. Is there a motion? Melissa? Is there a second?
Second.
Brian? Any discussion, questions? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion opposed? Motion carried. Committee reports, curriculum, Melissa Burnett.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the dual enrollment agreements with Grove City College and Northern Pennsylvania Regional College for the 2023-24 school year. And I so moved.
Motion by Melissa, second.
Second.
Jeff?
Jeff.
Any questions, discussion? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the Edmonton order form renewal for the 23-24 school year. And I so moved as well.
Melissa, is there a second?
Aye.
Holly? Discussion, comments? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the agreement with Northwest Tri-County Intermediate Unit regarding English language. And I so move.
Second. Is that John? Discussion, questions? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the graduating class of 2023 for the Meadville Area Senior High School and Concord Junior Senior High School.
Melissa, is there a second?
Aye.
Holly? Discussion, questions? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Extracurricular, Holly Chapman?
Be it resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the formation of a bocce club at Meadville Area Senior High School at no cost to the district, and I so move.
Is there a second? Melissa? Discussion, questions? If not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Buildings and grounds, Brian Miller.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the second amendment to lease agreement with Family and Community Christian Associates Incorporated for a term of June 17, 2023 through June 16, 2024, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Jeff?
Jeff, second.
Yes. I will be abstaining due to employment. So all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Abstentions? Myself, Kevin. Motion carried. Approval, go ahead, Brian.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the first amendment to lease agreement with Northwest Tri-County Intermediate Unit 5 for a term of August 1st, 2023 through June 30th, 2028, with the exception of room 207, which term is June 1st, 2023 through June 30th, 2028, and I so move.
Is there a second?
A second.
Melissa? Any discussion or questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Finance, Jeffrey Rose.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the following financial activities: the treasurer's report for April, financial statements, and the payment of bills, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
John? Discussion, questions? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the adoption of the 2023-24 general fund budget in the amount of $69,672,416 as presented on PDE 2028. A copy of PDE 2028 will be made a part of the minutes, and I so move.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Melissa? Discussion, questions? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same.
No.
Okay, we got a no?
Yeah, Jan.
Jan?
Motion carries 8-1.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the following real estate tax levies for fiscal year 2023-24. 13 mills in the homestead exclusion of 2,616, and I so move.
Second?
Aye.
Holly? Discussion, questions? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the implementation of Act 1, the homestead and farmstead exclusion for fiscal year 2023-24 in the amount of $1,832,116.26. And further resolved that the Crawford Central School District will reduce school district property taxes using the homestead and farmstead exclusion by $294.01, and I so move.
Second?
John?
John? Any discussion or questions? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves to enact a 1% earned income tax and a 1% real estate transfer tax for the fiscal year 2023-24 in conformity with Act 511, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Holly? Any discussion, questions? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Now our election of treasurer. I nominate Michaela Gibson as treasurer for Crawford Central School District for a period of July 1st, 2023 through and including June 30th, 2024. And I would move to close the nominations.
Is there a second to close the nominations?
Second.
Brian? All in favor to close the nominations, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
I move to elect Michaela Gibson as treasurer for the Crawford Central School District for the period of July 1st, 2023 through and including June 30th, 2024.
Is there a second?
Aye.
Holly? Discussion or questions? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby elects, I already did that, didn't I? Did we? Yes.
Yes, we did it.
Budgetary transfer, sorry. Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves Schedule L budgetary transfers, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Holly? Discussion or questions? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves Schedule K, number 461, athletic supplies bids for 2023-24, and I so move.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Melissa? Discussion or questions?
Hey,
Go ahead.
I'm just going to say, you know, I've been around Meadville, actually Crawford Central Athletics for 30-plus years. As a head coach at Crawford and as assistant coach at Crawford and a head coach and assistant coach in Meadville. And when I look at the spending, it makes no sense to me. Sheer numbers alone, to me, it makes no sense, regardless of what kind of equipment's being bought. I know the football program at Meadville, the athletic budget for that program for the last 10 years has been $7,000. And to the point that last year, we still didn't have enough helmets. We had to borrow helmets from Maplewood. So when I see, for example, Rydell being where it is for a much smaller school with many, many less athletes, it makes zero sense, whether it's uniform year or not. So me personally, because it just, again, makes no sense to me, as an assistant athletic director who did the budget, and again, as a coach at both schools, I just can't understand where the numbers, how they're so skewed.
Okay.
So I'm going to leave it at that.
So John, can I clarify, because I went back and Brian asked this question last week, so I went back to check into it. So the way I understand is, number one, MASH didn't get all their stuff in. So they didn't get their whole list in, new athletic director. But the way I understand that this works, it's, John, they bid everything.
I
Okay,
get that.
wait, hang on a second, let me finish. They bid everything, but they don't buy everything. So in other words, all the stuff that they could possibly buy, they go out and they get a bid on. Because if they're going to buy it within that year, it has to be bidded. Okay, so in that uniform, Cochranton, you have girls softball, you have girls basketball, you have boys volleyball, you have boys basketball. Now, based on their budget, they're not going to buy all those uniforms, but they have to have a bidded item. Does that make sense to everybody? They have to have a bidded item in order to purchase it. So what they will do is they will put out their the bid. They still have to work within their budget. So they're not going to be able to spend over their budget amounts, but they do have to get the bids. And then when they get the dollar amounts, they'll decide, okay, based on the age of the uniforms and based on our budget, we might replace the girls' basketball uniforms, or we may not. We may go another year, but we might replace the boys' volleyball uniforms. So That's how that goes. So they bid them all out, John, but they don't necessarily buy them all. And that was after I went down and had a conversation with the assistant business manager.
Now, you just said something, though, that MASH didn't get all theirs in.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go back out to bid, probably, with MASH, some of their items.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay, just wanted to be sure.
yep.
Any other questions? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same.
No.
Motion carries 8-1 with John. That's it. Personnel policy, Jan Filippa.
Be it resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby appoints Holly Chapman, Kevin Merritt, and Brian Miller as the voting delegates for the PSBA Delegate Assembly meeting to be held on November 4th, 2023, and I so move.
Second. Questions, discussion? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Be it resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the waiver and stipulation involving student G, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
John? All, discussion, questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Be it resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the following personnel schedules: A, B, C, D, E, G, H, I, and M, and I so move.
Second.
Brian? Discussion or questions? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Administration?
I don't have any report, as you know, I do mine at the committee meeting, but I just want to invite all board members to our graduation, so Lisa should have sent out an email, so please, we hope to see you there, and we'll see you next month.
Other public board members' comments?
I just like to take the time, we always recognize students, we always recognize teachers, coaches. I think this is long overdue. I just wrote this down real quick, but it says, in a time when there's so much craziness in the world and organizations struggle to find good leaders, I would like to state publicly how fortunate we are to have Mr. Washington serving as superintendent. Not only is he a man of excellent character, he also understands and practices leadership the way so many do not. He delegates duties to staff and allows them to move the district forward. It's easy to sit in a chair and pretend you think you have all the answers. Good leaders do the opposite and serve those who have their nose to the grindstone daily. Lastly, good leaders live by the adage, the buck stops here. They take responsibility regardless. I just want to thank you, Mr. Washington, for serving as our good leader in Crawford Central School District.
Thanks, John, that was great.
I wasn't expecting that, but I'll take a copy of that home to my wife if you...
I'll email it to you. Oh, that's right, I don't have email.
You don't, I was gonna
I
say,
still don't have email.
I don't think you've used the email since I've known you, John.
Any other board comments, public comment? If not, is there a motion for adjournment?
Yeah.
Holly?
Holly and who seconded?
Yeah, Holly.
Melissa and Holly.
Who made the, Melissa and
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.